Hello, and welcome to the Life Organized with Lisa podcast. I'm Lisa Seeley, and organizing is my superpower. I'm a busy mom who has figured out how to do all the things and keep important things from falling through the cracks. And I'm here to give you tips, tricks, and practical advice about how to organize your entire life. You can find my website at www.lisaseeley.com. That's LISASEALEY.com. Today, I'd like to talk about the media you're consuming. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you which channels you should and should not watch, which social media sites you should or should not belong to, or which news outlets you should or should not follow. This is about your consumption of that media and how it affects your mental health. Every day, some type of media is always at your fingertips. Literally, you only have to pick up your smartphone to be connected to your network of friends and family or to see the latest news headline. While the convenience is nice and there are lots of ways in which such accessibility can be useful, these things can also cause a tremendous amount of stress. Let's take a look at the media you're consuming and the ways in which it can affect your peace of mind. Social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram give you an up-close and personal view of what's going on in the lives of your friends, family members, and colleagues. It also provides you with up-to-the-minute news stories, giving you access to current events like never before. There's also TV, radio, and newspapers. All of them add to the barrage we experience each day. Exposure to all this media on demand can cause a great deal of stress, both physical and mental. When you're glued to your smartphone, or when you jump to acknowledge or answer every alert or email, all while also trying to pay attention to the world around you and what's going on in your life, your senses are bound to become overloaded. This overload leads you to feeling physically drained and stressed out. In other words, it can all become too much to handle. Having to be on all the time by being ready to answer emails as soon as they come in, react to social media posts as soon as they appear in your feed, and pay attention to the latest world events, even if that is just so you can understand the latest memes, is bad for you. And all of this input is intrusive. It cuts into your personal life and your work life. Many of us feel obligated to deal with work messages and crises at the drop of a hat, even if they happen when we're trying to enjoy leisure time with our families and friends. Being exposed to the news regularly is another stressor. It can be traumatic to see and hear about terrible events. Reliving that trauma several times a day simply compounds it, even when it isn't something that is directly happening to you. Finally, there's the stress of comparison and FOMO, or fear of missing out. We can feel like our lives don't measure up to those of our online friends and that we're missing out on things that we want to do. So, how do you cope? First and foremost, limitation is the key to finding balance. Decide what types of media are most important to you and eliminate the rest. Then set a schedule for when you'll access that media. Be vigilant and try not to sneak peeks. Soon, you'll find your reliance on the instant information becomes less and your mood will begin to level out. Find substitutions for your media access. Spend time focusing on projects that are important to you, or even actually talking to people face to face. You'll see how productive and social you can really be. Also, when you do sit down with a form of media, be sure you're looking at just one thing at a time. Multitasking is actually a contributor to stress. It's best to sit and scroll through your Facebook feed before moving on to Instagram or flipping on the local TV news. So tell me, How much time do you spend consuming media every day? Have you timed it? Send an email to lisa@lisaseely.com and let me know. That's it for this week. Thanks for listening. Until next time.